Today, we're going to be working on a program called Scratch. So it's going to be on Miss Paige's lab. There is a link to the Scratch site. When you get there, you have to click sign in and put in your username and password, just like you would log into your computer. You're going to click get started. And then you're going to put in your birth month, your birth year, that you're a male or a female, girl or boy, and that you are in the United States. Then you're going to click go to class. Once you are there, you're going to have a screen kind of like this, but you're going to click up at the top, right up here, where it says create. Once you are there, it's going to look like this. So I'm going to come out here and I'm going to go over to create. So once it comes up, sorry, mine is being slow. So first thing I see is a cat, and I see scripts with motions. I see other things like looks and events and sounds. These are what I'm going to use to create my game or my story or whatever I choose. Now, first of all, what can we choose to do? Well, there are some task cards already created to help walk you through some of the things that you can make, because you may not be able to make something on your own just to get started because you don't understand how the program works. Once you understand how it works, you can create your own ideas as well. So over here, I have a little question mark. When I click on that, I see my step-by-step task cards. I can do the animate a name, make it fly, make music, create a Pong game, race to the finish, hide and seek, create a story, let's dance, fashion game, catch game. I can create a virtual pet, or I can make a birthday card. Now, these are not things that we print out. These are things that are going to actually move on the screen as we make them and we code them to do what we want them to do. So let's say that I wanted to do the catch game. I'm going to click on it, and this is a little example of what it looks like, but I'm going to click on the blue to get started. So it tells me that first I want to pick the object, my apple or my basketball that I'm going to fall. Now, if there's something you don't want, you have a pair of scissors right up here. You click on that pair of scissors because I don't want the cat. I want to change it to an apple or a basketball. So if I'm looking for a character, that's my sprite library, which is here. So I find what I want, and then I click on it, and then I click OK. And it puts the new thing in. Now, if it's too big or too small, I also have grow, where I can make it bigger, or I have shrink, where I can make it smaller. Once I have my basketball, I go to the next. So then I want a backdrop. So this is what the background is going to look like. I have all kinds of choices here. So you find what backdrop you want, and then you click OK. So now I have my backdrop, I have my sprite, and for some of them you add more than one sprite, but now you know how to get to it. So I'm going to click next. Now it's talking about my actual coding. So right now I'm on my backdrop. I've got to click to my ball because I don't want to code anything for my backdrop. I want to click on the ball to code it. So I'm going to go to scripts, and it's showing me to go to motion, and then it's showing me what to pull out. So I'm pulling out, go to mouse pointer, but then I'm changing it from mouse pointer to random position. Then I'm pulling out, set Y, but right now that says 0 and I want it shows 180. So I can always click in those little boxes and change that information. And then it's showing to go to events and when click. So you have to have an event to start it out. So when I click, now my ball just went somewhere. And so then I keep clicking next, and I keep going through the activity to make this catch game. When you're done, you're going to actually be able to play it. Now, we are only making our own stuff right now. There are things on the Scratch website other people have made. We're not doing that right now. We are creating. We're not going on any other website other than Scratch Create. So I'm going to finish my game. Once I'm done, I'm going to do File. Now, since I'm not logged in, it doesn't say it, but it'll say File, Save Now. If I was logged in as me, like you should be, it will save. If you are not logged in, you will not see Save Now. If I came over here and logged in, now when I go to File, now I see Save Now. If you are working on something that you have saved, you have a little folder right here next to your username, and that's where you find the stuff that you've worked on. If you complete something, then let me know, and we'll upload it to a folder that we have for our class where everybody can see what you have created. Before you leave, I need you to click and appear at your username and sign yourself out.